I am curious, though. Why do you think Ghislaine Maxwell is in a minimum security prison and is being waited on basically hand and foot?
I don't know, and I don't care.
Sticking with the topic of the Jeffrey Epstein files and the release therein and the vote, the discharge petition that was followed by the vote, and then finally Donald Trump signed the thing. The presser from Pam Bondi that we just talked about. It's amazing to me when there's a sex scandal related to Donald Trump and his been credibly accused of all these crimes. It's amazing to me that someone like Jesse Waters, this stalwart, manly man, he can't even drink from a straw. He's so manly. He would never cross his legs because he's just too masculine. That he would go on TV, on national television, and just gargle the balls of Donald Trump, rhetorically speaking. It is a wild event to behold. And that is exactly what this first clip is. It's just slathering Donald Trump up in a soapy lather and then just working him over. It's amazing to me that Jesse Waters would act like he could give Donald Trump the jerk that he's never had in his life with those spindly little arms. Remarkable. I know I'm going a little hard here. But in this first clip, it's the same kind of a thing we usually talk about where Jessica Tarlov provides exemplary explanation of reality. And then you've got the stooge, the stage of stooges who are trying to provide disinformation and misinformation to counter the reality view of Jessica Tarlov. And in this one, it really is the gargling of the ball sack from Jesse Waters. Donald Trump's just choking him out with his withered mushroom cap. And I'm really going hard on that, huh? And he's saying Donald Trump's the champion. He defeated COVID, or he calls it the China virus or something. He defeated this. He defeated the FBI. He's untouchable. He's gonna win this one too, which is just trying to convince yourself of that, because Donald Trump, if anything has ever damaged Donald Trump, damaged his psyche, damaged his ability to cope, it's this. We've never seen Donald Trump act as erratically as we're witnessing right now. And that does portend dangerous things for the Republic and us individually, maybe me especially, the bombastic nature with which I cover things. Who knows? But watch this. This Republican eroticism that is then interrupted by Jessica Tarlov, and that's where we'll start the second clip. Check this out.
And think about the guys you build these anti-Trump cases around, Jessica. Convicted felons, porn stars, and pedophiles. You think this is going to take out Donald Trump?
I don't.
He beat the China virus. He beat the FBI, the CIA. He beat all your dirty prosecutors. A few emails from a dead pedophile Democrat donor is not going to do it.
He is Superman. I am curious, though.
He didn't beat anything. He became president again, and then those investigations went away because he now is in control of the Justice Department. But you know that, Jesse. Nepo baby Jesse, who grew up exceedingly wealthy, he understands the ins and outs of the power stratus, right? Enter Jessica Tarlov. You heard her there at the end. Oh, yeah, he's Superman. And here's what I want to know, I think, is I'm curious, though, she asks. And then she injects wisdom. She injects rationality and reason into this non-reality-based view of the world. And you will get a preview of what elected Republicans are going to start talking about relative to Donald Trump's credible accusations against him that many of us, and I've heard from many of you, believe he absolutely raped children. Watch Jessica Tarlov.
Is not going to do it.
He is Superman. I am curious, though. Why do you think Ghislaine Maxwell is in a minimum security prison and is being waited on basically hand and foot?
I don't know, and I don't care.
Well, that's
but
beautiful.
I do know this,
I love
Jessica.
that you don't know and you
will
don't
find
care,
out
it's inconvenient
that the
for
FBI
you.
will be embarrassed because they investigated a lot of these allegations and didn't do anything about it. The DOJ will be embarrassed because they were the ones that cut the sweetheart deal. JP Morgan, all the bankers will be embarrassed.
Yeah, I'd love
a lot of Democrats and a lot of and the royal family will be embarrassed.
Well, they definitely already are.
I think Donald Trump is probably saying there's going to be a lot of innuendo out there. You really want to see it? You really want to see it? Are you sure? Okay, here it is. And it's not going to look good. The one thing that they won't release, the sex tapes, because the FBI keeps those for blackmail. You know how the game works.
When you have no facts, when you have no reality on your side, what do? You lean in on conspiracies. They're going to save the sex tapes because you know how the game works. All right, Alex Jones, we get it. But the thing that you need to hone in on there, the thing that I maybe buried the lead a little on, is when she says, well, why is Ghislaine Maxwell getting special treatment in a minimum security prison that she's not even qualified to be in based on Bureau of Prisons regulations? And what is his answer? I don't know. I don't care. Because as long as Donald Trump is allowed to remain as the king, as long as his tasty scrotum can be stuffed into Jesse Waters' mouth, he's all good. He doesn't care about vile criminals who violate children. He doesn't care. He only cares that Democrats get punished, that Donald Trump's enemies be vanquished. Classic Fox News, classic Republican, classic modern conservatism. It is gross. It is antithetical to the law, to the Constitution, to good, just basic decency. But when you make millions of dollars to do this, soulless, dangerous, and soulless. I invite your participation in this conversation. I know I went a little hard on this one. Sometimes that happens. Not going to redo it. So you can comment below. Tell me how wrong I am, how radical I am, how I need to be arrested and tried for treason or sedition, as Donald Trump said against those congresspeople. You can also call the voicemail line, 714-576-4054. And of course, as always, you can email me, daily@dollemore.com. I love and appreciate you very much. I will see you next time. Until then, be genuine and take care of one another.